Welcome to day one, video one of Watch Me Start a Business. This is an attempt to create a YouTube channel that shows entrepreneurs what it's like to go through all the steps to create a business. I'm going to be honest, it's going to be raw. This video today is going to have very light to no editing. And I'm actually going to be starting two businesses as we move forward here through time, because I'm going to have the business that I'm actually starting, which is I have settled on a luxury handbag rental business. And the other business that I'm creating is actually this YouTube channel. So I'm creating two businesses at the same time. I'm going to be walking you through what I do on a hopefully daily basis, but it might not be that often. I'm not going to commit at this point to doing all these videos every day, but I will try to keep you in the loop, especially as more meaningful events do occur. And over time, I'll also be telling you about YouTube and how to make content for YouTube and how to edit content for YouTube and how you can get free tools for YouTube to make videos. So that you can start your own YouTube channel business. So let's see, what do we have so far? I'm not just starting today. This isn't the first day I'm starting the business. The idea to create this channel really came to me more recently because I do want to create content for YouTube. I do think there are tremendous business opportunities for entrepreneurs there. And I do have a little bit of video editing skill from my prior job as well. Definitely not a professional, so I will be walking you all through how this is done from a beginner's perspective. And you'll find that I truly am definitely not a professional. It's going to be clear to professionals that I'm not a professional, but I think there's something about that, to see somebody who doesn't really have any special skills, just basically figuring it out along the way, just like most entrepreneurs have to do. You have to be a very resourceful person to be an entrepreneur. That's definitely one of the key things that you need. And I also think I bring some unique skill sets to the channel, and hopefully you'll agree. My background is mostly in finance. I have a business degree from Georgetown University. I have started several businesses. Some have been successful. Most have failed, as most businesses do. I wouldn't say I've had any kind of home runs. I've had base hits here and there and some exciting moments, but I'm still trying to go for the big one, that big one that really sets me up for a lifetime as far as my income and so forth. And I find that I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm probably not going to stop here. I probably, even with success, will want to move on and start other businesses. So I think that what I'll do over time is probably, if this channel is successful, have other businesses that I start down the road where you can watch those journeys. So let's see, what else? Yeah, I think what I've done so far for this business, again, the main business that I'm going to be focused on is luxury handbag rental. And you might think, well, how did you settle on that one? Really, it just came to me. It was an idea that I had. I think it would work in the market that I happen to live in. Maybe at some point I'll reveal what that is, but right now I'm very early in the process. I don't want to get into too many details, just for competitive reasons, essentially. But I do think I'm in a particular location that lends itself to that type of business model. And so far, like I said, I'm not at the very beginning. I have to do certain things. One of those things is make a business plan. Now, I never have technically made a business plan before. I've sort of tried it in the past. It seems like, honestly, more of a pain than it was worth. And so I have found that if I have to focus on a business plan, that's usually one of the most discouraging parts for me, because I'm more interested in getting right to the meat and potatoes of the business. This time, I'm trying to take a more measured approach to things, a more thoughtful approach to things. And I am creating a business plan while sort of also continuing to just do the normal research that I need to do anyway in order to start the business, because I am starting this business from scratch. As you might imagine, I don't look like a luxury handbag expert, and I certainly am not. But what I found is that you don't necessarily need to be. You learn along the way, you do the research, you figure it out as you go. And that's basically what I'm doing. And the same with the business plan even. So I'll give you one tip to start. What you can do is use AI tools such as ChatGPT. That's what I used. I simply put into ChatGPT, can you give me a format for a business plan? And essentially it spit out a format for the business plan that I'm trying to start. You know, I did specify that it's a luxury handbag rental business located in this so-and-so market, the basics of what the business is, and it gave me back a very well-formatted explanation of what I would need to write up for a business plan for that kind of business. And so I've been following that those steps, step by step. I will maybe follow up with a video where I show you what ChatGPT has put out and what I am producing on this as far as the business plan goes. Yeah, so that's basically where I am. I've also done, like I said, a significant amount of research. One of the things that I've realized is that really with all businesses, there's a lot more that goes into it than you initially realize in terms of the number of things you need to consider. For example, when I first had this idea, I thought, oh, wow, I can just purchase a bunch of bags and list them on a website, and then people will rent them. And when I really dug into it, I realized that there was a lot more to it. Number one, you need to figure out how you're going to insure the bags. I've found that it may actually be a self-insurance situation. Self-insurance essentially means there is no insurance. You're insuring your own business, and so you're taking on that risk. The other thing that I've discovered is that I'm going to need a rental platform website. It's not just a regular website. So I've had to do some research on seeing if there are special types of rental platform software available. And I have found that there are some available. So I'll be reviewing those and walking through the what I find there. I've also thought about advertising and marketing, and that's something that I don't have a lot of experience with. I haven't had to use that a lot in my prior business endeavors. So that's something that's going to be new, but also very important to this type of business. And let's see what else. Insurance, damage, theft of the bags. You know, you have to find someone who can clean them, repair them, and you need a website. I have settled on a name for the business. I have settled on maybe I shouldn't say settled on. I really haven't settled on anything long-term yet, but I have a lot of ideas. I have acquired a website. I have set up my Instagram account. I do plan on doing a lot of advertising on Instagram and so forth. So really what this channel is going to be about and what this video is about today is really more the idea or concept of watching me start a business and how I'm going to hopefully show what it's like to start a business on sort of a daily or weekly sort of basis whenever major events occur or anything meaningfully occurs. And hopefully you can watch along and enjoy this process along with me. The other big part of it is that it's keeping me accountable, which is really for me the real reason why I decided to go ahead and create this YouTube channel. If not for that, I might not have done it. But I realized that one of the things that I lack is a real discipline in continuing and pushing and that stone uphill that you need to do as an entrepreneur. And I think this is going to help force me to do the things that I don't necessarily want to do on a daily basis. It's very easy to say, to get discouraged. And I'll talk about that, and you'll see that in the videos. But on a daily basis, it's mostly like, oh, what do I do today? And there's so many things to do, you don't even know where to get started initially, and you don't have a lot of the answers initially. And it does take a lot of legwork and research, which thankfully with the internet, we have so many tools now that it has made it much, much easier than it would have in the past to start a business. But we'll see how it all goes. And I think I'll wrap here, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.